Hello and welcome back to Let's Overthink Nier Automata. Or Automata. Oh, fuck it. Am I still mispronouncing that? I apologize. Anyway, I am starting off this early. I just booted up the game here because I have a lot to say before we get into the main event here. Behavior. What is that at a conceptual level, would you say? Well, behavior and reactions, really. Yes, part of it is rational. That is, there is a situation. The entity in question just weighs pros and cons, considers risk and reward, maybe ethics. Those species that have the ability to process ethics. Not all do. Not all seem to do, but a surprising amount kind of actually does seem to do that. I mean, try cats, for instance, just saying. Well, anyway, I think I am getting a little sidetracked here, and let's hope I don't run into anything big and nasty on the way. So, behaviors. I mean, you could say that there's a set of triggers. I mean, our human brain, well, any nervous system really, is in a way governed by a chemical balance. When you get this or that chemical balance, so much of this other thing and a little less of that thing over there, and some synapses trigger in synchronicity, some trigger in an off synchronicity, and well, etc., etc. This then may trigger different sets of behaviors to just get to the bloody point. And of course, using AI scripting in games, they try to emulate this sort of, well, let's just call it triggers to call it something at all. Of course, in a binary machine mind, you don't have this set of equilibria. Instead, you have maybe a bunch of ones and zeros. And while the intricacy of the behavior of the AI in question, well, the thing that is given an AI approximation or AI scripting, the intricacy of that depends on how many conditions you have. Now, today, in the real world, I strongly doubt that we would even have the processing power or even the inclination from any human being to approximate every last bit of chemical equilibrium and balances and just how they interact on a mechanical basis and try to implement that in an actual AI programming. But keep in mind that what I want to say with all this immense word salad is that it should, on paper, in theory, be completely, entirely possible to approximate human emotion and human behaviors in a machine intellect. Okay? Are you with me so far? Because what we are going to see now is a scene that just made me go, what the actual fuck? And I don't mean this part here. Ow. Yeah, I'm not good at falling.
What is this?
Don't listen to them, 2B.
So I don't know what this guy is doing, just falling on his face. But
They don't have any feelings. They're just imitating
here's
speech. Let's take them
someone caring for. Well, apparently not an infant. I never actually looked into the pram before, but oh, stop it, you. Okay, so this turn of events happened a lot quicker than I was expecting, but I do hope you paid attention to the fact that two robots were kind of getting it on in the back there. They were humping. Of course, they don't. Well, they are not depicted as having manly parts and lady parts, but that's not stopping them. Beyond just digesting the bizarreness of seeing two robots just humping it, kind of have to wonder, where did they learn this? Someone would have made them this way. Who and why? The how is, I mean, a whole lot of anime shenanigan glorious BS, of course, but they would need to have some familiarity with human behaviors to even know and try to well, okay, yeah, okay, there's another possibility. That is, of course, that these machines have an artificial intellect, or an intellect if you just don't like to call it artificial, that can learn this, and maybe they, well, maybe they are connected to some kind of network, as this as they refer, well, as they hint at in a few parts of the game, and there's some data storage, and they have, well, observed some humans doing this, and they kind of, I don't know, figured that out. I mean, understood what it was all about, and then it became this kind of collective knowledge, and they figured, hey, it's all good. Let's adopt that behavior for ourselves. And now they are just humping and getting it on at the bottom of a pit. So let's get to the mayhem, shall we?